brothers and sisters? Lawrence here, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new series called Book Reviews. Alright, so this is the first episode of the new series called Book Reviews on my channel, Lawrence Norris, for now. But, okay. Ew, God. So, freaking. So, counter is so greasy. But guys, other than that, let's go. Lego. So, today's book we will be reviewing is The Maze Runner. That's right. I am going to be reviewing The Maze Runner. This is the one with the movie photos inside. Right here, hold on. Right here we got the movie photos. We got Thomas. Yeah, all those. But let's start. So I will be reviewing The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I do have the Scorched Trials. Be right back. Oh my god. So guys, like I said, I also have the Scorched Trials. But when I finish this book, I'll be reviewing it properly. And so yeah, so that means that I already finished this book. That's right. It took me 3 years to finish all this. 3 years. All that done. So guys, let's start off with. Okay, so let's start the story. So it all starts with a boy named Thomas. So he wakes up in this elevator, which they call the box. And then once he arrives, and he remembers his name. His name is Thomas. And then when he arrives to the top, the elevator stops, everything goes black. Then this door opens, and there's a bunch of teenage boys all around. And so Thomas gets out of the box, and then he gets introduced to everyone. So Albie talks to him, and then shows him around, and then so he arrives at this place, walls surrounding. It's called the Glade, and outside the Glade is a maze, big giant maze, and the doors they close at night, and that's when the grievers, so the monsters, come out. So he meets this guy named New, and then Albie, and then Gally. Gally's a jerk, and then Chuck. And then he meets Ben, barely. Skip on through. Okay, so Thomas goes into the woods because he sees this beetle blade, and he wants to follow it. So he goes into the woods, and beetle blades are those little things, those little balls. So he goes into the woods, follows the beetle blade, and he looks behind him. Got Ben. He's stung by a griever. So Ben attacks Thomas, and then Albie comes in, shoots him in the cheek with a bow and arrow, and then that's when Ben gets banished. So they put a collar on Ben, push him right in there. It was like, yeah, like that. And then Thomas and Minho. Well, Minho. So the doors are closing, and Minho tries to go back to the Glade, but he's dragging Albie. And then the doors start closing, and Newt's like, "Don't you do it, Thomas. Don't you do it. Do not go in that maze, or else you'll be banished probably." So Thomas is like, "Screw it, I'm going in." So he runs through the doors, and then he looks behind him, and then boom. The doors are closed, he's stuck in the maze. Blah, blah, blah. Minho and Thomas help Albie hide him, and then Minho just abandons him like, "Okay, Thomas, I do not want to be around the grievers, so bye-bye." And then so Thomas is just there by himself, and then there's a griever. He starts running, but he turns into a monkey boy. he climbs the vines, starts swinging on the vines like that, away from the grievers. And that's actually all he does. And then so he runs, and then he gets back on the floor. And the grievers still after him. He starts running, and then he finds Minho. He finds Minho, and then they run for 4 grievers, and then they go like this, and go like bye-bye grievers. And the grievers are like, how do you? Ah! They fall down a cliff. Yep. So the doors open. Thomas and Minho get back to the glade. They have a gathering, which is like the boring part of the book. And then Galley turns into a jerk, leaves the glade, and does not come back. Okay, so Thomas and Minho, let's just skip for, I don't know. So Thomas goes into the pit for one night, and then after he comes out, a girl arrives. Yeah, got a girl arrives. So this girl, she arrives. Thomas is now a runner, and then somehow, some way, the girl, her name is Teresa, she somehow talks through Thomas in his mind. Like, how is that possible? So they talk telepathically. He's like, no, get out of my head! Ah! And he runs into the maze. And he's like, oh my god, I've been in the maze for like 5 hours? 10? I don't know. I'm going back to the glade. So he decides to go back to the glade. He goes back to the glade. And he passes out. And then the doors do not close. And the next day, Newt tells Thomas that the doors did not close, Thomas. Okay, and then Thomas is like, oh my god! And then Minho and Thomas run into the maze, spend another night out there, and then the next night, Galley comes back and they go into the homestead. Galley comes back, he goes into the homestead. We got a griever out there. The griever takes Galley, goes like, ah! You guys will die one by one. The grievers will come back one night and kill you all! One by one! Okay, bye! I'm dead now. Bye. So Galley gets taken by a griever. Next day, Thomas wants to get freaking stung because he wants to remember, and he decides to get stung by a griever. So the next night, everyone's in this homestead. Griever comes in, takes this glader named Dave, like, ah, no! And Tom's like, oh, I want to get stung. Go through the changes so I can remember. Whee! So he goes into a griever, he gets stung, and he gets the griever serum. That's when him and Teresa meet. And then the next day they're planning to escape as they draw maps. And Nalby burns down the map room. But luckily, they have this secret place, and they got maps in there. Yep. So they draw maps, and make a code, and then go into the maze with spears, and they fight off the grievers like, yeah, go Thomas, Teresa, and Chuck! Ah! Ah! And then, so they go into the tunnel, go into the griever hole, punch in the code. The last word isn't working. Chuck says to push that red button down there. So she puts in the last word, hits the red button like boom, and then this door opens up. The grievers shut down like that. They go through the door, and then they go into this room, and we got this woman, this lady, and Galley. So Galley takes out a knife, throws it at Thomas, but Chuck decides to go in front of Thomas, and then decides to kill himself for Thomas. And then Chuck dies, but then before they went to the room, forgot to tell you guys this, but before they went to this big room, Albie killed himself by running into the herd of grievers and go like, oh, life sucks. And then, so back at the part where we were at, Chuck dies, and then people with guns come on in, and then they make all the gliders go on the bus, but this girl jumps on Thomas, and one of the rescuers push her off, threatens to shoot her. Everyone gets in the bus. One of the rescuers start driving the bus. The girl gets in front of the bus and like, I don't know what I'm saying. I forgot what she says, but the rescuer's like, go to hell, you stupid bleep. And then, boom! The rescuer runs over the lady. They arrive at this facility, and then they all eat pizza. And then they all pass out. But before they pass out, Thomas and Teresa talk in their head telepathically, and they just pass out. And yeah. So that's all the book. But before all that, let's go all the way back to when they were in the map room, when they were making the plans. So Thomas and Teresa confessed to everyone that they could talk telepathically right all the way to the end. And that's all. So guys, whoa. Right. So guys, you guys should get the movie. It's mine. And you guys should also get the book. It's mine. I also have the Scorched Trials movie and the Scorched Trials book, which you guys already saw. The Scorched Trials book also has movie photos in it. Let me show you guys. Scorched Trials book. It's got movie photos in it. This has got like movie photos. And the last one is pretty cool. This is below the final standoff. Look at that. So action-packed. But, yeah, I'm like, not that far in the book. I'm like chapter 6. But guys, that was all. I also have the Death Cure book, but I'm busy reading Scorched Trials. But yeah. So guys, that was all. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I am literally balancing right now. You guys could have your proof. I'm balancing. See? Yeah, I'm balancing. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Bye-bye.